This channel has finally hit 60 subscribers! Yes! Yeah, I just finally gained one random subscriber, although I could not see who subscribed, but yes, we finally hit 60! 40 more to 100, 40 more to 100. So I just need to keep going on and on and on. Well, anyway, today I'm going to give you guys a guide on Beatrix. Now this hero is quite a complicating hero, not gonna lie, and she heavily relies on late game, because in the early game she can't really do much, but after you get your items she starts to get stronger and stronger. We need the emblem. First of all, we have Flicker. I use Flicker for Beatrix most of the time, and I find it that Hyper Beatrix is not a very good option. Even though you might get the jungle and the kills a lot, but going on the gold lane for Beatrix is a much better option in my opinion. You can go Hyper if you want, if it suits you better, but I kind of prefer gold lane. So Flicker. Then of course, if the enemy team has a lot of CC, it would be Purified. This is of course a no-brainer. And then there's also Aegis. Aegis is a good option if, let's say, there were to be like heroes such as Claude or Lancelot. These type of heroes that deal high burst damage. Aegis can be a good option actually, but I rarely see people use it, so it may not be as good as Flicker in my opinion. And then of course you have Retribution for Hyper Beatrix Retribution. Okay, so that's all the spells. So this is the build that I have created myself, and it would be tough warrior boots, harsh claws. This will allow you to sustain in the early game already. Blade of Despair, so that you can deal more damage and at the same time regen more health. And then Malefic Roar, which will enable you to penetrate high tanky players. And Rose Gold Meteor. This one, however, you can change it if you want. You can change it into Wind of Nature or Brute Force Breastplate, which is for like high physical damage dealing characters. And then Immortality, which you also can swap it out for maybe Athena Shield or Brute Force Breastplate again, or maybe Wind of Nature. The last two items you can choose what you want. Just quick tip is that you do not build attack speed items on Beatrix. Like over here, the computer generated builds all recommend golden stuff for some reason, but it just doesn't work, because Beatrix has this certain amount of reload time after you finish your bullets. I mean, yes, you have your second skill to reload your bullets, but I rather you spend your items on damage, because your attack speed does not really affect the time it takes for your shots or your bullets to land on the opponent. So yes, do not spend any attack speed item on Beatrix. Okay, so now I'll go into deep, okay, not really deep analysis. No, wait. Emblem. So the emblem that I use is the Assassin emblem, and it would be this one. Yes, movement speed and physical penetration, and then killing speed. With this three, it's just better in my, I guess it's just better. Yeah, that's it. And then like killing speed allows you to like, I mean, Beatrix has a high damage output already, so the chances of you getting the kill is quite high already. So if you are able to kill a lot, this thing would also help you. Okay, now into the skills. So first, of course, Flicker. I guess some of you guys might find like Beatrix has too many skills, so I will simplify them for you such that you would know what type of skill you should use. Okay, so first of all, we all have, once we buy Beatrix, we all start to wonder about what are these 4 guns all about. Okay, so first, the pink shotgun. The pink shotgun is like Evito's normal basic attack, just that the range is way shorter. And then there's this red long gun, this one. It's a rocket launcher, which is how you aim it is a bit like the way you aim it like God's first ability, the ball thingy, such that you have to time it perfectly. And this one you have to consider that the rocket launcher's range is also quite short. The yellow one, yellow long gun, it's a shotgun. This one is really good in my opinion, such that if you have this shotgun with any other gun, you have the advantage of long range and also have the advantage of short range, such that if anybody were to ambush you, you still have a chance of coming back with this shotgun. The green one is a sniper. The green one is a sniper. The thing about this green one is that yes, it's a 1 bullet shot and then you have to reload. The thing is that after that, the chances of you landing that 1 bullet shot is quite low, because using auto aim is a highly not suggested idea for you to even do that. You miss almost 100% of the time, and the hitbox of this bullet, of the sniper bullet, is really small, so you have to be very exact and the timing must be completely perfect. So yes, this is basically the very shallow description of all the guns that I have. Okay, so first I will describe the pink shotgun. So basically it shoots like that. It just shoots over and over again, and then it has a reload, so you can shoot up to 5 times. Its damage output in the early game is very little, so you have to, okay, it's actually decent. You just have to watch out for high damage output characters, example Lancelot. But other than that, it's quite a good gun. I usually like to use this gun. Okay, next we have the sniper. Now this one is really hard to aim. Okay, so right now it's a non-moving bot. A non-moving bot, if I miss this, I should probably quit ML. But yes, you just have to shoot and you deal quite a lot of damage, to be honest. The thing is, this as a sniper, the range isn't that big. Compared to like Leslie's range, it's also not that significant. So one shot can deal 810 damage per shot. But let's say if it was a moving bot, the chances of you hitting from a diagonal distance is quite hard. See what I mean? I have to buy boots. Oh my god. Yeah, the hitbox is really small. But yes, you can try to use it, but you'll require a lot of training and aiming. And considering that a lot of other players do not just roam around like that, and they do have blink skills, the chances of you missing is quite high already. Like look at that. I just miss it by an inch and I can't even hit it. Just by an inch and you're already off. Okay, that one was somehow lucky, I guess. But yeah, okay, you saw that it was quite close already, but you still miss. So for beginners, I highly recommend you do not use this. Okay, next we have the rocket launcher. Now this one you have to drag and aim, like I said, like God's first ability. You shoot, it does area of effect damage. It's to me the third best gun. It's okay, but like I said, the range is actually quite small compared to other marksmen. The chances of you being able to time it perfectly is quite low, and you would usually be receiving more damage than you deal towards the other marksmen you are facing. So it's not a very good early game weapon, but if you want to, there's no harm in using it, I guess. But I recommend you don't. And then we have, of course, my favorite shotgun. Now this one you can use it in almost any time of the game. Basically, if anybody were to flank you, just one shot can take them down to about half their health, almost half their health. And this is almost without any item. And then with my ult, it does quite a lot of damage. Yeah, so to me, the shotgun is the best gun, and it requires almost no skill. Yeah, so for beginners, using the shotgun is a highly suggested thing. Okay, so now I'll go into the ult. The ult for shotguns is just basically a higher damage dealing shotgun. Yes, that's it. Then of course we have the rocket launcher. This one is very good for team fights. So let's say everybody is all crowded in one area, you just launch it, you deal quite a significant amount of damage. And I usually use this mode when I have the Lord and we are attacking, such that everybody is grouped up together. One launch, you make them spread out, and then we can all gang, which is quite a good out for gang. The rocket launcher is the only weapon I use when we are about to team fight, like just the start. Then after that I switch back. And then next we have the sniper. Now this one I do not get that well. It's a rotating of a sniper that has quite a decent range, but it's really hard to aim. So it goes like that. And yes, that's about it. The thing is, you would probably have to wait for some time in order to have your perfect aiming, because there's this weird buggy thing. So I still do not really like the sniper mode. Once again, the hitbox of this ult is really small, like really small, just in between these two. Technically, you see the outline is already touching both of them, so technically it should hit both of them, but instead I hit the one in the back. Yeah, it's a very confusing ult. Like, it has a weird hitbox. Yeah, I don't like it. Okay, and this one is really good for early game, or almost, actually it's good in team fights also. So let's say everybody is all stacked up. Make sure you do not move, because if you move, your ult will be interrupted straight away. So you just have to let go and just let it do damage. This one, it penetrates people, so it's a really good close team fight combat mode for you. And that's it. I have explained all the guns and their ults. So now, first ability lets you to change gun, but it only lets you to change between the two guns that are shown, that are highlighted blue. So what you are gonna have to do is, if you want another gun, right now it's selecting the sniper gun. So if I want the shotgun, I click the shotgun and it'll swap out the shotgun. And then same goes for this, it's highlighting the purple one, the pink one. So if I want the rocket launcher, I just click the rocket launcher and it'll automatically switch. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, so as I was saying, if you want to switch guns, The highlighted one, whichever gun that you tap, it will be swapped in. So if you just want to keep the guns that you have right now, if you accidentally press it and you don't want the cooldown to reset, you just have to walk away. Or let's say you swapped in the shotgun but you still want to keep the rocket launcher, what you can do is just press the tick button and then it will just manually help you swap like that. Okay, so that's how you use the neat backup thing. And then, so first ability I have explained, use swap guns, that is the highlighted guns. So that's basically. Then the second ability, after you used up all your ammo, once you roll, once you dash, you immediately reload all your ammo. So this is really good once you run out of ammo. So technically giving you 10 rounds of bullets, or even better, 4 rounds of shotgun. Yeah, okay, so now I'll show you guys the combos that I think personally would be better for a Beatrix, for you to play Beatrix. So of course the combo that I always go for would be the pink gun and the shotgun. These two guns I feel are the best, such that you have a good amount of range and a decent amount of damage. And if you were to ever get ambushed, you have the shotgun ready at your hand. The other two guns are not really that necessary. Let's say even if you had a sniper, if you were to get ambushed and panic, the chances of you missing is really high. So try not to use the sniper. Rocket launcher, like I have said, during team fights, equip them before you go in battle. Like you have to be able to tell when you're about to go in battle, such that the 30-second cooldown of the neat backup skill will refresh by the time you started the team fight, so that you can swap in your shotgun back in, and then you'll be able to deal high close damage. So that's my strategy. I mean, of course there's a lot more other strategies, but I feel like this is the more simplistic and easier way to use Beatrix. Yeah, try not to use the sniper if you just started playing Beatrix. A normal skill combo that I would do, let's say if it was a ranged person, I'll try to use up all my 5 bullets and dash straight away, use up all my 5 bullets, and then change to shotgun if still not dead for some reason, and then dash again to reload, and then if I still have to, I'll use my ult. Or let's say there's a huge team fight going on and you don't have time to switch into rocket launcher mode, you can always go for the option of shooting them down first, lower their health to quite a decent amount, and when that's all done, use ult, which deals a lot of damage. Okay, so now the only thing I have to show you guys is how much damage does my build actually do. So this is the normal build that I usually use. Here's a damage board going by the normal gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can deal up to 20,000 damage per second and a total of 14,000 damage using just the basic attacks. Using the ult, it deals 4,000 damage. It can kill almost any squishy hero with like just one more basic attack. That's how much damage my build can do. And then the shotgun. 1, 2, 6, close to 7,000 damage already with just 2 barrels. If I were to go full out, 1, 2, 1, 2, 12,000 damage. If you're out, I do 15,000 damage. Probably kills anyone immediately at that point. So yeah, aim your shotgun. Aim your shotgun. Don't try to panic and auto aim, cause sometimes auto aim can still miss as a shotgun. Early game tactics. Because Beatrix is really weak in the early game. Late game, you just have to spam your basic attack. You can probably kill almost anyone. So early game, when you start, the first skill you want to upgrade is the second skill. This is because you actually don't really need any gun. You actually just need the pink gun, the basic gun, because it deals already a decent amount of damage to minions and also allows you to keep a certain distance between your opponent. And then with the blink, it also enables you to have more ammo at the same time, being able to clear minions faster. If you can, you probably can kill your opponent in early game also. So that's why you go for the first skill first. Second skill. Then after that, when you reach level 2, you upgrade the first skill. That's a no-brainer, of course. And then I usually switch in the shotgun for the rocket launcher, because rocket launcher isn't really that good. As the game progresses, you focus more on your first skill. You upgrade your first skill more than your second skill. That is because with every upgrade on your first skill, it says here that the passive Beatrix can carry 2 weapons at once and increase her physical attack by 5. Every time you increase your first skill, it increases the passive. So right now it's 5. Then it goes to 10. And then it goes to 15 and so on all the way to 30. Which is 30 is actually really a lot of damage already for a passive. So I highly suggest you focus on your first skill, then you upgrade then you max out your second skill. So this is the complete guide for Beatrix. There's nothing else that I can teach you, I think. And yes, good luck and have fun with Beatrix. And honestly, Beatrix really is a very fun hero to play. So yeah, if anybody can figure out how to aim nicely with the sniper gun, please tell me how. I would love to learn. So yeah, like, subscribe and share, and let's try to hit 100 subscribers by June if possible. Well, bye bye.